everyone, Zach Pickoff here, and welcome back to another lesson video. Today, I will be going over the 22-3 text. So let's jump right into the video. Okay, so as I had stated before, I'm going to be going over the 22-3 text, which is the third lesson in chapter 22. And in this lesson, we will be learning about how to prepare a statement of stockholders' equity and a balance sheet for a corporation. Alright, so there are a few key terms that I'd like to go over before we start the accounting part of this lesson. So long-term liabilities are liabilities that are owed for more than a year. Working capital is the amount of total current assets less total current liabilities. And a current ratio is a ratio that shows the numeric relationship of current assets to current liabilities. Okay, next we're going to be talking about preparing a statement of stockholders' equity for a corporation. So when we prepare a statement of stockholders' equity for a corporation, there are a few steps that we have to follow in order to complete this process. First, we write the heading. Next, we prepare the capital stock section. And finally, we prepare the retained earnings section. Alright, next we're going to be talking about a balance sheet for a corporation, and this is continued on the next slide. So what we're looking at here is the asset section of a balance sheet for a corporation. And as we've learned in the past, the purpose of a balance sheet is to prove that our accounting equation is in balance and that assets equals liabilities plus owners or stockholders' equity. And on a balance sheet, as I just said, we have assets, liabilities, and owners or stockholders' equity. So what I will do is I will give you a moment to take a look at this section of the balance sheet. Continuing on to the last slide for the balance sheet, we have the liability and stockholders' equity sections of the balance sheet. And again, I will give you a moment to take a look at these sections of the balance sheet. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to be talking about in this lesson is analyzing a balance sheet for a corporation. So the way that we calculate working capital is as follows. We take the total current asset amount and we subtract it from the total current liability amount, and that will give us the working capital. Then in order to calculate the current ratio, we take the total current asset amount and we divide it by the total current liability amount, and that will give us the current ratio. Alright, so that is the end of the 22-3 text. In the next video, I will be going over the 22-3 work together. Okay? Thank you.